Okay, welcome back to DIRTLINE Wild. Today we're going to be trying to save some energy out on the trail and go a bit faster at the same time. There's 100 different ways you can do that, but today we're going to have a look at braking and how to do it efficiently and where to do it on the trail. And then we're going to have a look at how we can move our body with pumping to carry a bit more momentum over some of the obstacles on the course. All right, let's go. Woo! Okay, so what we want to do is we want to save some energy, but we want to go faster. So one of the ways we can do that is by braking efficiently and in the right places. So as we come down towards this corner, we can see a little bit of a flat spot here. This is where we want to be braking. When we're braking downhill, it puts a lot of pressure on our arms and upper body. So we're just wasting a whole lot of energy. And also, you can see all these bumps and grooves have been cut out into this berm, and that's all caused by people braking too late and around the corner. So what we want to do, we want to be completely off the brakes here, and then you can use the G-forces of the tires and they compress into the berm to help pull you around it. So it's going to give you a lot more exit speed, but because you're not fighting the bike into the berm, you'll be saving a lot of energy. So braking on the flat, and then let it pull you around. Try not to wash the front. Bit of brake on the flat. Okay, one more section where we can save a lot of energy and speed is through this rock garden just here, and it goes into a drop which I'll show you in a minute. But basically, the same as principle as before. We're braking here on this flat section before we get to the rocks, off the brakes through the rocks, and then we have another little flat section. If you decide that you're going too fast, you got another little bike length here to get back on the brakes. When we're braking on the rocks, our wheels are going up and over all the rocks instead of skimming nicely atop of them. So our bike suspension, arms and legs are working like 3 times as hard for no real reason, because it's not really effective to be braking on top of the rocks. And then when we get out of the rocks, we have a drop here that we can pump into, and that will bring us straight onto pumping. But the best place for that is the BMX track, so we'll go there in a minute. Okay, so like I said, we want to brake, go straight, and then drop in. Brake, go straight, and then drop in. Okay, so just a short drive down the road from Parklands is the Sunshine Coast BMX track, and this is the perfect place to learn the pumping. And then once we go from here, we'll go and show you it in the real world. Basically, the idea is just using our body to build a bit more momentum. So let's have a look. Basically, when we're on the upside of the jump, we want to be just pulling up, and I'm getting all the weight off the front wheel to help reduce the friction on it. And then as we go to the top, start pushing that back down, and then in the middle, we're just pushing back down with our legs, and then pulling up. So if you come to somewhere like BMX track and you have a long straight, you can just try and start it on the top of the first one, and if you're doing it right, you should feel your speed increasing all the way through till the end. Okay, so where we're using pumping out on the trail, it's not always for jumps. A lot of the time, most of the time, we got little obstacles like this where we come around a corner, a little bump into another one. So we'll show you that now. You come around this corner and there's a little dip here, up and over, and straight into another corner. So as we're coming out of the corner, we want to be pumping down up and over this to carry our speed and get round the next corner without having to put pedal strokes in. So let's have a look. Okay, that's two things you can work on out on the trail is braking efficiently and you're pumping to try and go a bit faster around the trail and also save a bit of energy at the same time, because I know I need to save energy. And if you have any more tips on how you can do them, leave them in the comments below, and or if there's anything else you want to be showing, just let me know in the comments, and maybe we can make another video on that. Until next time, I'll see you later. So if you enjoyed it, hit like. See ya.